Now, while we in transition from phase one to phase two, four brothers and the brother-in-law decided to go head on with one of their little side projects, which is building an information stand and a staff lobby and a restroom right here, right next to the Chief Beef Insanity Zone right there. So, and the milkshake shack. So, it's a small project. So I told them, I gave them a go ahead and let them go ahead and do that while we still awaiting the arrival of the hammer swing here at Chief Beef World. So I'm gonna come back and check and see what these guys came up with. Now, see, while we in transition between phase one and phase two at Chief Beef World, I thought it would be a cool idea to take a little bit of the money from phase one and do a little project here at the mansion. See, the little Airbnb that I stayed at when I went to the Planko Bowling Alley, I thought would be a cool little design here as a secondary guest house here at Jones Mansion. So I got my head contractor Drew here, told him to gather a couple of guys so we can have a meeting so we can go over a design of some sort so we can uh, work on that little project while we wait on to hear from Mayor Top Hat about moving forward with phase two at Chief Beef World. So I'm gonna let Drew go ahead on and gather a few guys that we could pull from the project of Chief Beef World anyway, and bring them here and get started on the little project I want them to work on here. And hopefully we hear from Mayor Top Hat soon. Well, me and Drew was sitting down having an evening meeting with some of the head contractors that we're gonna have working on the secondary guest house here at Jones Mansion. Mayor Topak came through with some great news saying that the city has finished finalizing the rest of the purchase of the land that Chief Beef World sits on, so we can go right on ahead with phase two of building Chief Beef World. So that was good news to hear. So me and Drew, we're gonna wrap up the rest of this meeting with these guys, let them know what we need them to do here while we away, and we're gonna head out to Chief Beef World because I want to see what the little side project that four brothers and the brother-in-law came up with while I was away, and let them know that they could go ahead on and move forward with phase two. See, I made it back to Chief Beef World kind of late. So I decided to go over to Chief Beef World and check out the little side project four brothers and a brother-in-law had put together, and boy was I amazed. They did a hell of a job with this project, which made me even more ecstatic to let them know that it's a go on phase two and they can continue on with working on Chief Beef World. I ain't gotta go far. All they gotta do is go to the Cedric Hotel. See, that's the benefit of the contractors working here on site. Cedric Hotel is not open to the public, so all the contractors and workers are staying in the Cedric Hotel. So let me go break this news to them, let them know that phase two is a go and they can start on all the projects that we need them to work on so we can continue on with the construction of Chief Beef World. So the first thing in the morning I met with Drew's head contractors out here, Will and Jacob, and I let them know that phase two is a go here at Chief Beef World. So I wanted them to get started on the pavement and the walkway from the Chief Beef Insanity Zone over to the Chief Beef Police Station and the Chief Beef Restaurant that's over there. And I wanted to congratulate them and let them know that they did a hell of a job on that little side project they put over there by Chief Beef Insanity Zone, the little information booth and the restroom area and the ATM. That was a nice touch right there, and I was real proud of those guys. And I was just letting them know that phase two is a go, and the hammer swing should be here within the next 7 days. So yeah, everything is falling right in line here at Chief Beef World. So I'm gonna catch you guys in the next part of the update. The very next morning, the contractors they got right to work, man. The concrete guys they got right to it. They got right to got right to business, and cement truck showed up, and yeah, I'm gonna let these guys do what they do and get this pavement hooked on up for us. Drew got the guys over here breaking grounds over here for where we gonna have the hammer swing at, getting everything prepared and prepped and ready for the arrival of our hammer swing so we can go ahead and get that decorated and suited up for Chief Beef World, guys. So I'm gonna let all these guys get to working on their project, and I'm gonna catch you all in the next part of the update when we see what's going on here in Chief Beef World.
A little later.
Now, with all the holdups and everything behind us, Clouds was able to get the hammer swing delivered here to Chief Beef World. So now all it is now is time for the guys to get to work and get everything done. Now with the arrival of the hammer swing, we got to come up with a name for it. So Mayor Top Hat and I, we decided to call Nancy Planko in, and we got on the news and we announced a new contest going on here at Chief Beefs and all Chief Beefs all over the valley. For every crook slider bought at Chief Beef, you can submit an entry to name the new hammer swing ride here at Chief Beef World. So Mayor Top Hat and I thought that going on the news announcing a contest like that will engage the guests, and they'll be even more ecstatic to come to the Chief Beef World if they're part of naming some of the rides here. So that's what we're doing here in this scene here. We just announcing the contest and how you enter your sweepstakes to name the Hammer Swing ride here at Chief Beef World. Now, after making that announcement of the contest out at Chief Beef World for naming the Hammer Swing ride, I had to make a trip back to Jones Mansion, man, to check on the work being done out there. So I met up with Matt Elliott, the lead contractor, that Drew left in charge here, man. And boy, can I tell you, these guys been working hard over the last few months here. They got the house built, and now they're working on the backyard area right now. So yeah, things are coming along pretty good here at Jones Mansion for the second guest house that we're trying to add here at Jones Mansion. So we'll check back on this at the end of the update, I guess, huh? Let these guys finish working. Now, after 3 weeks of contest submissions and 7 weeks of construction work being done, the double sergeant was born here at Chief Beef World. We had a lot of submissions being entered. Man, we had a lot of people pick the bandit swing, the crook swingers, but the number one selection that everybody picked was the double sergeant. For the double sergeant burger with cheese at Chief Beef. So that's the name of the ride here at Chief Beef World. It was the winner of the contest was the double sergeant, but at the same time, you know, Drew, he got me over here talking to this new contractor that he hired named Oscar from the Bronx. He runs Ginkgo's Landscaping. He thought that they'd be a cool new guys to add to the contractors here at Chief Beef World. So what Oscar's job is here, they're gonna come in with some different type of trees that they want to plant right here for the hammer swing. So I'm gonna let him go and take care of that, and we're gonna check back with Oscar at the later part of the update. But at this part right now, man, it's been a little ways, so we need to go back to Jones Mansion and see how far they came along with my guest house. See now, with every little piece of downtime I get now at Chief Beef World, I pull out my laptop here and pull up the security feeds back at Jones Mansion so I can keep an eye out on what's going on with the second guest house being built on the property. Yeah, boy, can I tell you, it's looking mighty good here on my end here. So I can't wait till you guys get a chance to see it for yourself. But now that I'm done with that, I need to go ahead and finalize the purchase of these tickets. We need to go to the Barbershop Quartet tour right now. I'm gonna take the wife and we're gonna go see the Barbershop Quartet, sing, another date night here. So I'm gonna take care of all of that, man, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next update. Well, I'm not surprised. Another sellout show for the Barbershop Quartet. Yeah, these guys sound good. The stage performers are awesome. I'm enjoying the show right now. So is the wife. Well, I tell you, it's been a very, very, very long day. So, and the barbershop quartet, they did a wonderful job. The overall show itself, man, the mascots, the all stage performance and entertainment, all of it was over the top. I give it a 10, but I'm tired, my wife's tired, so we're gonna turn it in, man, and we're gonna head back to Chief Beef World in the morning and get back to these projects. So I'll catch you guys in the next update. Back at Chief Beef World, the Ginkgo landscapers, these boys knocked it out the park, man. They put up a wonderful scenery decoration around the double sergeant right here at Chief Beef World. So as I was sitting here talking to the head contractor and owner of Ginkgo's landscaper, Oscar, he was telling me that they're not quite done yet. They got one more project that they're working on right now for us that they just wanted to do for free for us. Being that we gave them their first opportunity at a real contract here in Planko, so we'll come back and check on this in a minute. But I'm gonna go see what's going on over at Chief Beef. My wife, she's also here. Today is a big day for her as well, so we're gonna go check out what's going on over there at Chief Beef. Well, it's second interview day here at Chief Beef. My wife is holding the second interviews for the Chief Beef mascot. She called in the top candidates that she thought would be suiting for the job. As well as we ordered a Mohill special here, so we got the burgers, fries, and coleslaw, and the felon punch over there. For all of the candidates here, and we even got people taking their orientation already. We got this one guy, he was taking his orientation, so yeah, we found out who's gonna be our Chief Beef mascot. These are our top candidates here. So my wife did a good job with selecting some qualified candidates that will be willing to walk around wearing a big hamburger patty suit all day. So kudos to her for that. And yeah, I'm gonna let her wrap that on up. And I hope the guys enjoy the food there. And we're gonna get on with the rest of these updates, shall we? Now, me and Drew, we was sitting here in the middle of Chief Beef World in the front entranceway courtway area, and we realized that we had a lot of open space here that wasn't being utilized right now, and it gave us the idea to add another project right here. Something that we definitely really need is another family attraction, something to bring families here, or people who's not into thrill rides and things like that, or coasters, so they can be able to get on something that they can get on. So we thought about a Ferris wheel. So we didn't want to just get just any old Ferris wheel. We wanted something that you could see from a mile away. So of course, what time it is. We're gonna have to take a trip out to Clouds and Lyrics. Flat Rides are us. I heard they done made some upgrades out there since the last time. They've been getting quite a bit of change from us, man, since we've been working on this project. So we'll see what's going on when we get out to Flat Rides are us. But we need to get us a Ferris wheel of some sort here to put right in the center here, something that'll stand out, and I think it'll be a nice addition to the sightlines of this park, if you ask me. So me and Drew gonna wrap up our little meeting we're having right here in the middle of nowhere in the grass right here, and yeah, we also need to bring our electrician in too as well. I need to show him where we need to put some lighting at, man. We need to add some more lighting in here. We need to bring our security guys in as well to add some more security cameras because the property is starting to grow as the months go by. So we got a lot of work to do here at Chief Beef World. But me and Drew, we gonna have to take another trip out to Flat Rise R Us and go Ferris wheel shopping. So we'll see y'all out at Flat Rise R Us. Well, guys, we made it to Flat Rise R Us. Now we had Flat Rise R Us shopping for this Ferris wheel. Clouds was showing us one of the ones that they just got in. They called it the big wheel. And when I looked at it, I'm like, man, ain't nothing too big about this wheel. 'Cause I was too busy staring at the one that was in the background over there in the back. So I told him, man, let's go check that one out back there. Let's check that one out. What's that one called? Introducing the Radius. When I saw the size of this thing, I was like, Yeah, Drew, this is the one. This is what we came all the way out here for. So I told Clouds there's no need to even discuss it. Yeah, this is the one we want. We gonna go do the paperwork for this. Go and get this shipped out to Chief Beef World so we can go ahead and get started on the next part of our project here because this thing is massive. We definitely got to have this at Chief Beef World. So we about to go on to the office now, guys, and wrap up that paperwork so we can get this on shipped out to Chief Beef World, guys. Let's get it. Yeah. Clouds and Drew was finalizing the paperwork for that Radius Ferris wheel over there. I heard something outside in the back, so I had to check it out. I come in the back, I see Lyric in the back testing some crazy concoction of a ride, man, but it looked insane and it looked a little fun and I had to have it. So I asked him what the name of this was and I was back in the office cuz we had to have this at Chief Beef World as well, guys. I'm sorry. So I walked back in the office and I was like, Clouds, yo, you might as well go on and add that Patheus ride that Lyric in the back there testing. And we're gonna have put that on the inventory and have that shipped on out to Chief Beef World as well. We don't have a project for it right now, but I'll figure something out, man. But we're gonna go ahead and add that and send that on out to Chief Beef World. So I went on ahead and made the payment on those two rides, and me and Drew, we was off back to Chief Beef World. As my wife and I was sitting down watching a movie and things like that, I was thinking about what I could do with that Patheus ride, cause like I don't have any idea what we're gonna do with it. And then the commercial for Plankomania came on, wrestling. It's coming to Planko. So I was like, my son's a big fan of wrestling. His birthday's coming up in a few months, so and it's around the time that they're gonna be here. So I think I might grab some tickets and me and him gonna go, and yeah, we'll see what kind of ideas I may come up with from going to Plankomania. Sure, I don't know. I get ideas from some of everything, but you know, um, my wife don't know that that's what I'm sitting here thinking about. She think I'm focused on this Real Housewives of Planko, but no, I'm trying to figure out what we gonna do with that Patheus ride. Quite some time for that radius to be delivered from Clouds and Lyric, but I get a phone call early in the morning from my head contractor Drew, and I get to Chief Beef World, and what do I see? The Patheus here. I'm like, we don't have a project for the Patheus right now, so that's putting us in a dilemma right now. But it turns out that the radius takes a little bit longer to break down and get shipped out versus the Patheus ride. So they sent us the Patheus. They're going to get that out the way, but we don't have a project for this at the moment. So now that means we stuck with a ride with no project right now here in Chief Beef World. And Plankomania is still a few weeks out. So I don't know what's going to happen between now and then. So I don't know, guys. I guess we just going to have to wait. Well, it's Plankomania night, guys. Plankomania was the first time here in Planko. It was being held at the Nokia Arena, a arena that was constructed by the Norman 87 group. And boy, when I tell you, man, this is a nice stadium, man. This is a really nice stadium, and it's the first time I've been to a wrestling event in person, and so this should be interesting, man. My son's a big fan, so we'll see how this goes. Now, see, when I tell you my son's a big fan, man, my son's a big fan, man. He even came dressed up like his favorite wrestler, Captain Jack. And I was like, son, man, you don't think this a little bit too much, man? You're a bit grown. You know what he told me? Nope, Captain Jack is the best, Dad. So I'm like, man, all right, whatever, son, and happy birthday, and yeah, enjoy the match. And while I was sitting here watching the match and looking around and seeing everything around me, I was just getting a whole brain overload of what to do with that Patheus ride from just being here at Plankomania with my sons. So, oh, I can't wait till we get out of here so I could get to knocking some things out and talking to Drew and seeing what he thinks about it. And yeah, We finna have something real special at Chief Beef World. It's not gonna be Chief Beef related, but it's gonna be something interesting though. Can't wait till Mayor Top Hat see it though. So after like 6 hard weeks of late nights of work since Planko Mania, I worked on a nice design, a nice blueprint that I laid out and I put together and I put in a file and I called Drew and his head contractors, which is his brothers, the top architects, Will and Jacob, and I gave them the blueprints. And I told them, man, this is gonna be a hell of a project. It's gonna probably take some time, so we're gonna probably need to order a few more Dippin' Dots trucks to come in for assistance. So if you guys need it, just let me know. Cause yeah, this was a spur of the moment type project that just happened, because I just happened to see it when we was out at Flat Rise R Us, man. And I wasn't supposed to buy it, and we still awaiting our radius ride, which was I was told should be here tomorrow. So we'll see about that, and I'm gonna let these guys get started on this project. So we'll see how that turn out, and you get to see what we did with this Pathius ride here at Chief Beef World. Well, guys, it's been another long one here at Chief Beef World. We got a lot accomplished in this episode here, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to smash that like button, that subscribe button as well, and leave me a comment down below letting me know how you enjoying the Planko series I'm doing here while I build a park in the process. So until next time, guys, and until my next Planet Coaster episode here, I'll catch y'all in the next one.